Time for high school sports on Extreme Country 105.7. This sports broadcast made possible by our local sports boosters. Now let's send it out to the game.
Welcome back to Sherburne here at Martin County West High School for tonight's broadcast of Martin County West Mavericks football. Third game of the season for them. They're 1-1 coming into this season. We want to thank you for joining us here online at 105.7 or on the radio at 105.7 FM. Also, if you're listening to us streaming, and we're on live video tonight as well, exploreokoboji.com. Find the links on our Facebook page if you want to watch along and listen as well to tonight's broadcast. As Tracy Milroy Ballatin coming into tonight's game at 1-1. They lost their first game of the season and then turned around and beat Sleepy Eye United last Friday. So they're looking to go 2-1 on the season. Martin County West again at 1-1 overall. They won their first game 42-0 against Canby and then turned around last week and just couldn't get anything going against Adrian Ellsworth and ended up losing 27-0. Maddox Faber against Canby, he was 16-24 for 208 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Lucas Larson had 6 receptions for 102 yards and 2 TDs. Bear Kussbob, 5 receptions, 51 yards and a touchdown. Tori Paplow had 10 rushing attempts for 25 yards and a touchdown, and Cam Meyer had 7 rushing attempts for 45 yards and a touchdown. So everything going right in that first week. Not much to speak of for stats last week as they didn't score or put any points up on the board. And the Mule, again, along with me, running the camera tonight for the Explore Live video. And your second game watching the Mavericks. Last week you got to go see JCC play for the first time as a KKOJ and Extreme Country person. So here again, though, running the camera tonight, and what are you looking forward to about tonight's game?
Just looking to see if the Mavericks can kind of pull the same exact magic that they could when they played against Canby. It was just essentially just a story of two teams at that point where Martin County West essentially just said, we're going to pull up, play some offense, and they scored within the first 2 minutes of the game, and then it was just snowball effect from there and there and there. And that's kind of what I was talking to Coach Tom Elliott for the game today, is that this game's all about a snowball effect, and it happened against Canby. It happened in our favor, and then in the game against Adrian, it happened in Adrian's favor, and that's kind of what happened with them. So it's all about the game of snowballs, and we'll see, who's going to be rolling uphill and who's rolling downhill. Well,
home field advantage tonight. A beautiful night for football. Windy, though, but, not too bad. It's the weather we like to call football games, and it'll get chillier as the season goes on. But as you heard the Mule say, he did get a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Elliott, so we'll take a little bit of a timeout, about 3 minutes, and then we'll come back to hear his thoughts on tonight's game here on the pregame show on Extreme Country 105.7.
Performance of Ormsby. Unlike any other seed company, Dave Brenneman is here for all your conventional corn, soybeans, and enlist soybeans, along with unique chemicals. AP will focus on lower costs and higher net returns with honest and caring service. AgPerformance.com of Ormsby.
The Tremont Town Center is open 7 days a week to serve you. Stop in and save with their great weekly specials. They have fresh cut meats, fresh veggies, and so much more. They are your local grocery store and gas station. You can still get there with road construction. Shop local.
Northland Chiropractic of Welcome prides themselves in honest and patient-centered chiropractic care for all ages. Call Dr. Brooks Roman at 848-0291. Wishing all area students the best of luck from Northland Chiropractic.
Welcome State Bank is proud to support the students in our area communities. We believe our relationship with our customers is the most important part of banking. Making you feel welcome is our goal. We look forward to helping you with that need. Banking on a first-name basis. Welcome State Bank. Member FDIC.
Check out the lunch and dinner specials at the Red Carpet on Main Street in Sherburne. They have daily specials Monday through Saturday. Meet your friends and enjoy the fun atmosphere at the Sherburne Red Carpet. Stop by Sherburne Red Carpet for lunch, dinner, off-sale pull tabs, and e-tabs. It's a good time at the Sherburne Red Carpet.
The Fox Lake Event Center of Sherburne is your new and stunning venue for every occasion. Whether it's a wedding, family gathering, or business event, Fox Lake Event Center has you covered, with flexible open spaces for both small and large events. Book your event today and experience elegance and versatility like never before. For more info, go to foxlakeeventcenter.com.
Martin County West Booster Club is here to support all extracurricular activities. The Martin County West Booster Club is proud of our students and staff and wish everyone the best throughout the 2023-2024 school year. Work hard and pursue your dreams. Please join the Booster Club and give back to our area activities, wishing the best all year.
Live Fit Sport and Wellness Center in Fairmont is a state-of-the-art commercial gym, offering a 48,000 square foot facility full of cardio and free weights, indoor track, and the latest golf simulator. They also offer Parisi training, chiropractic care, massages, and tanning. Live Fit Sport and Wellness, offering personal training to meet your personal goals. LiveFitFairmont.com.
Farmers State Bank of Trimont offers you the tools to stay up to date on your finances. Stop by and visit them in Trimont or Denell to get started. Good luck to all the area students and staff in all our communities. Farmers State Bank of Trimont and Denell. Member FDIC and Equal Opportunity Lender.
When you think insurance, think of the staff at Borkhardt Agency of Fairmont, and welcome. You'll have peace of mind knowing they have you covered. Borkhardt Agency wishes all area students the best with all school activities. Borkhardt Agency, specializing in auto, home, business, and farm insurance, representing Fairmont Farmers Mutual and Grinnell Mutual Insurance.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
Best of outing that we were looking for against Adrian Ellsworth last week. But like we talked about a little bit beforehand, you can't win every game out there, but it would be nice to do so.
Yeah, it was one of those deals where came out a little sluggish, came out a little slow, and just felt like everything that we were trying to do, either offensively, defensively, what have you, just wasn't going our way. You know, we had some drops, we had plenty of missed tackles, and the snowball started down the hill, and we couldn't stop it from getting bigger and bigger.
Talking to Adrian Ellsworth, head coach, before the game last week, he said they're a team that loves to run the ball a lot. Was that kind of the same game plan that you saw during the whole game last week, was just seeing the ball get run a lot?
You know, they had some athletes on the edge, on the outside that we needed to definitely pay attention to. But yeah, they have plenty of size up front, so we knew they were going to try to establish that run game, and we did what we could to try and take away their explosive athletes. But they were just very good at staying ahead of the chains, getting themselves into very achievable down and distance and second and third down type things, and they were able to convert those first downs and keep our defense on the field. And we couldn't get them into punting situations as often as we liked.
So now we're going up against Tracy Milroy Ballatin. And do we think that maybe some of the things we learned from the Adrian Ellsworth game, is that something we worked on in practice a little bit, was maybe try to work against a running game if TMB decides to kind of go with a rushing offense?
Yeah, well, one of the things that we worked on was just trying to get back to fundamentals. It was not our best showing when it came to, the blocking, tackling, getting off blocks. So we definitely revisited that a bunch this week. But Tracy's they're kind of a different team. They've got a quarterback who can make all the throws, and they got receivers who can get open and do some nice things with the football when it's in their hands. So, they're going to run the ball, obviously, if they're having success with it, but they're definitely not afraid to spread you out and try to attack you vertically and make you cover sideline to sideline.
Last season was not the best of games for you guys as well. 39-0, a loss to Tracy Milroy Ballatin as well. And Tracy Milroy Ballatin ended up finishing their season 8-2 overall. So can we expect to see another strong outing from TMB this week?
Well, they're very well coached. They bring back an all-district player at quarterback who's very talented, like I said before, and, they graduate some guys. So, every year is different. The makeup of a team is different. We're just going to go out there. We're going to do the best we can, and, we know what last year was, and we definitely don't want to have that happen a second time, especially second year in a row. So, the kids are up for the challenge, and hopefully we can make the plays that we need to keep the game a lot tighter.
Tracy Milroy Ballatin also coming into you guys on a win, of course. So they're having a same season so far, a 1-1 record. Does it kind of matter here early on about records, or is that more of a later on in the season we got to start worrying about how we perceive ourselves record-wise?
I think this early in the season, I think in a couple more weeks you can kind of see how teams are going to settle in as far as the section goes. But it's still very early to make any predictions as to how everything's going to map out come week 7, 8, and into the playoffs. So the best we can do is go out there and give Tracy our best shot and try to capitalize on the things that we can do well and try to play our game and try to fix the issues that we had last week and just keep moving forward and see what happens.
course, the opening week was the game against Canby. That was also at home. And now we got home field advantage again. So is there a chance we could see a little bit more magic like we saw last time? A lot of good passing, a lot of good communication on the field this time? Or is it now that we're going up against, further and further into the season, it's going to be a little bit harder to maybe make those connections?
Obviously, film is out there. It's out there for every team. So teams are going to make adjustments and whatnot and try to take away the things that you've had success with. Home field advantage is that's why the term, exists. We're going to try to use that home crowd and try to use our home turf there to maybe bring a little bit more energy, a little bit more excitement than what we were able to find last week. All those things play into it, and we just got to get back to playing Maverick football and doing the things that we do well.
Have we worked on kicking at all? I know kicking was a bit of an interesting factor in week one, but have we worked on kicking a little bit to maybe improve field goals or the PATs or maybe even just doing a little bit of punting?
Every day in practice, you have certain things that you like to do throughout the week, throughout the routine, and we're constantly trying to improve different areas of the game, different squads, units, whatever you want to call it, to try and get more efficient everywhere on the field, whether it be on extra points like you're referring to, or the kick return team, and that's the job of the coaches and the players to try and get a little bit better each week, so that way when it comes to playoff time, you're playing your best football.
Now, while you didn't exactly get to practice doing any kicking, of course, in the loss to Adrian Ellsworth, but in the game against Canby, there was a lot of 2-point conversions. So are we still going to see some more offense like the 2-point conversion a lot, or can we see some more PATs?
It kind of depends on the flow of the game. You're just trying to, whatever the situation calls for, to try and get that extra point or extra 2 points, whatever. Those are what you're going to do. To say we're going to try one thing more than the other would be a little premature at this point, but it definitely depends on the flow of the game.
That was head coach Tom Elliott of the Martin County West Mavericks. We'll be back with more on your pregame show right here on Extreme Country 105.7.
The world's hardest working, smoothest riding ATVs and side-by-sides are ready and waiting at Jackson Sports, your local Polaris dealer. Stop into Jackson Sports off Industrial Parkway in Jackson. Jackson Sports, here for you, and continues to support our community. Ag Performance of Ormsby. Unlike any other seed company, Dave Brenneman is here for all your conventional corn, soybeans, and enlist soybeans, along with unique chemicals. AP will focus on lower costs and higher net returns with honest and caring service. AgPerformance.com of Ormsby.
Strikes or gutter balls, it's all good at Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Head to Dudley's before or after the game for great food and fun. Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 11. Eat, drink, bowl.
Farmers State Bank of Trimont offers you the tools to stay up to date on your finances. Stop by and visit them in Trimont or Denell to get started. Good luck to all the area students and staff in all our communities. Farmers State Bank of Trimont and Denell. Member FDIC and Equal Opportunity Lender.
When you think insurance, think of the staff at Borchardt Agency of Fairmont and welcome. You'll have peace of mind knowing they have you covered. Borchardt Agency wishes all area students the best with all school activities. Borchardt Agency, specializing in auto, home, business, and farm insurance. Representing Fairmont Farmers Mutual and Grinnell Mutual Insurance.
Northland Chiropractic of Welcome prides themselves in honest and patient-centered chiropractic care for all ages. Call Dr. Brooks Roman at 848-0291. Wishing all area students the best of luck from Northland Chiropractic.
Martin County West Booster Club is here to support all extracurricular activities. The Martin County West Booster Club is proud of our students and staff and wish everyone the best throughout the 2023-2024 school year. Work hard and pursue your dreams. Please join the Booster Club and give back to our area activities, wishing the best all year.
The Trimont Town Center is open 7 days a week to serve you. Stop in and save with their great weekly specials. They have fresh cut meats, fresh veggies, and so much more. They are your local grocery store and gas station. You can still get there with road construction. Shop local.
Boquet Building Supply of Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson is here for all your residential and agricultural building needs. They have fully stocked lumber yards, AP equipment, and parts. Boquet Building Supply is family owned and is here to help you with all your projects. Find them in Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson. See their completed building ideas at Boquet.com. The Fox Lake Event Center of Sherburne is your new and stunning venue for every occasion. Whether it's a wedding, family gathering, or business event, Fox Lake Event Center has you covered with flexible open spaces for both small and large events. Book your event today and experience elegance and versatility like never before. For more info, go to foxlakeeventcenter.com.
Welcome back to Martin County West High School here in Sherburne. Just got done with the national anthem, and we're getting ready for this third game of the season. We're pretty much every other game. Started out with a home game, then they traveled to Adrian last week, and now they're here at home against Tracy Milroy Ballatin. Tracy Milroy Ballatin lost to Dawson Boyd 48-14 in their first game of the season, and then got that win last week against Sleepy Eye United 38-22. Trevor Smith, the quarterback, he's going to be one guy to watch tonight. Number 10 is his jersey. He's ranked as one of the top quarterbacks in Minnesota by Sports Illustrated. There was an article that came out a couple days ago, and I want to thank Kempson Cross for sending me that information, as he is going to be one guy to watch. He had a couple of great first games. He didn't even play last year because he was in a car accident at the beginning of the season and ended up not being able to play football. Came back, though, and played baseball, and now back here for his senior season of football, and will get the start tonight under the center for the Tracy Milroy Ballatin Panthers. Martin County West will get the ball to start things here. Got Bear Cuspah back deep, and then you've got Paplow and Pierce Roman, the next two men up, to receive the kickoff from Trevor Smith. And here we go. Everything's underway. They'll go for a short kick over to Roman. Takes it at about the 27-yard line, up the sideline, gets a couple blocks, past the 40, still going, trying to keep his feet going, and he's brought down finally over on that far sideline. At about the 43-yard line is where Martin County West will start things off, and a good opening kickoff return for the Mavericks.
Kind of surprised they started out with a short kick. I was expecting a deeper one, and I think so was most of Martin County West on that one, but you just got to go where the ball goes.
Apparently don't want to go back there to Bear Cuspah on those kickoffs, but you still got two pretty quick kids up ahead of him, too, to take the short kicks, so we'll see how things go tonight. As the Mavericks get their first offensive series of the evening, Cale Larson will come out wide to the left along with Cuspah. Wilmus in his tight end position. Lucas Larson out wide to the right. Cam Meyer in the backfield with Maddox Faber. Takes a snap in the shotgun. Handoff. No, fake handoff. A runaround with Lucas Larson. He's got lots of room past the 50, down to the 40, to the 30, and makes a move 20. Gets a great block from Cale Larson and up past the 10-yard line. What a great play. They had everybody faked out on that. The whole defensive line for the Panthers thought that Cam Meyer had it, and so did I. And they flipped it into Lucas Larson, who had the great gain on the play to get deep into Panther territory. Now 1st and goal for Martin County West.
I mean, I'm running camera, and I still got befuddled a little bit here. So I'm pretty sure I followed the wrong guy for most of that play.
So we'll go out wide to the right. Larson out wide to the right. Cuspah out to the left, and I believe that's Cam Cash out there to the left as well. Meyer up the middle, and does he get in? He drops it. It's on the ground. They'll call him down by contact just short of the goal line, but a nice run by Cam Meyer up the middle. And a nice gain. 2nd and goal from the Maverick 2-yard line is where they'll put it. So Martin County West starting to score right away in this game, and as we were talking in the pregame, that's what they needed to do, was jump out right away against Tracy Milroy Ballatin.
A little bit of lightning strikes twice, and I'm more than happy to see it.
Faber in the shotgun, Cam Meyer behind him, Wilmus off to his tight end position. You got two out wide to the left, Larson, and just a keeper by Faber up the middle, and touchdown Martin County West. So Martin County West gets on the board first, 6-0 with 10:39 to go in the first quarter. So Faber with a 2-yard run, and we'll see if they're going to go for 2, I believe. A few times they tried to kick it in that first game against Canby. They obviously didn't get a chance to try for any extra points last week, so they'll go for 2 here as Meyer in the backfield with Faber. Wilmus in his tight end spot off to the left. Got Lucas Larson out wide to the right, and snap taken. Nice block. Tries to find Wilmus in his tight end, out of his tight end position over to the left, and incomplete. So 2-yard or extra point attempt is no good. So it's 6-0, 10:39 to go in the first quarter, surprising everybody with that play on the reverse and get a touchdown out of it, but unable to convert on the 2-point play. So 6-0, Martin County West with the lead.
And that's exactly what Tom Elliott was talking about. It's all a momentum-based. And if you can have a huge momentum run like that, why would you slow things down and try to kick it? I totally agree with what he was talking about in the pregame show there. If you got a fat momentum boost right there, I'd go for the 2-point as well. But unfortunately, it's just an overthrow, so not a whole lot you can do there, though.
Yeah, and I just don't think they have anyone right now. They're working on it for extra points, so hopefully that'll develop into something later on in the season. But if you can get the 2 points, even better. Wilmus will kick it off for the Mavericks. A couple players deep for the Panthers. Looks like Samuel Lightfoot, one of the players back there, as Wilmus kicks off. Mavericks up 6-0, kind of a line drive kick, and it'll be taken at about the 33-yard line, and that's where the Panthers will take over. Number 25, Taylor Swenhaugen, just coming up and covering that one up. Probably smart play and not trying to pick it up. You don't want to fumble early on either, deep in your own territory.
So I'm thinking the Magic's a little back here. We saw the Magic happen against Canby. First 2 minutes they score, and looks like in about the first 3 minutes, that's the same thing for this game against TMB. So there must be some kind of magic here at home that's definitely helping the Mavericks kind of just get that first score and that first possession.
We like it, too. Smith will be in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers right, 1 left. Man in motion is David Shue. And we'll get a whistle and a stoppage of play. Oh, somebody tying their shoe. So just a timeout by the referee. They'll reset. It'll be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Martin County West run that play that they ran in the first offensive series. So
there's some flags.
Now we get motion. 2 guys in motion that time as Shue went in motion once again. David Shue, one of their top running backs. I remember that name from last year. And that'll go on the Panthers, so that'll knock them back 5 yards. So 1st and 15, ball back to the 28. So momentum definitely in the Mavericks' favor as Cam Cash moved from center for the Mavericks. He'll be playing safety tonight. He's wearing number 24. Shue goes in motion once again. Smith in the shotgun. Back to pass over the middle, wide open. Nobody gets him, and he falls down. Oh, and he fumbles too, but they say ground. They say ground creates the fumble, so defensive coach Adam Williamson saying incomplete pass, but they'll say that he caught it. I think he did because he took a couple steps. He didn't lose the ball until he actually fell down on the ground. So, but the defense, I don't know who was supposed to pick him up out of the backfield, but they need to figure that one out.
I'm sure this is going to definitely be the play that's talked about all game.
So 1st and 10 on the Maverick 43-yard line. Smith in the shotgun. Tracy Milroy Ballatin, also one of those teams that doesn't do a huddle offense, just waits for the call to be called in from the sideline. Takes the snap, looking for Shue out of the backfield, moves to his left. He's got pressure, lets one go. Could it get intercepted? Oh, and it almost does. 2 Maverick defenders there. Lucas Larson and also Tori Paplow there on defense. And Bear Kospub out there as well, and almost came up with the interception.
Well, they definitely weren't lying when they said all-star quarterback. That's what I'm seeing from TMB here, is that this guy knows how to throw. He's got a great arc. He's got great distance to it. And all the receivers have to do is just open up their arms and say, here I am.
So that brings up 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 43 of the Mavericks. Smith back in the shotgun. He's got Shue back there with him. 2 receivers right, 1 left, and a tight end into there as well. Smith fakes the handoff, goes around to the right, pressure into the backfield, brought down by senior Josh Robin on the tackle, and a loss of some yardage on the play. We'll bring him back to the 44, so a loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 11, ball on the, I was going to say, you got to move that back a yard, 44-yard line for the Mavericks. So defense coming out all fired up as well. Looks way better than last week's game. Trips to the left now for the Panthers. Smith drops back to pass. He's got a man possibly open. Picked up by Wilmus. He's got some open running room. Down to the 30, to the 20. Nobody's going to catch him. Jacob Wilmus with the touchdown on defense for the Martin County West Mavericks. And they were just all over that one. It came out of his hand funny. He had a little bit of pressure in the backfield, but Wilmus read that one all the way and took it up the sideline for the defensive touchdown. Makes it 12-0 with 9:34 to go in the first quarter. Mavericks with the lead. So 56-yard interception as Faber in the shotgun. They'll go for 2 points once again. Gives to Cam Meyer, gets a block, follows through, gets out to the outside, and a 2-point conversion by Cam Meyer makes the score 14-0 in favor of the Martin County West Mavericks. And wow, I should have talked about momentum last week, I guess, too, as well, when they came out against Adrian. This looks like a totally different team this week against Tracy Milroy Ballatin. So 57-yard interception for Jacob Wilmus. Made it 12-0, then the 2-point conversion from Cam Meyer made it 14-0. So Mavericks will come back out and kick it off. They're going right to left on your radio dial. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I also want to thank all of our great sponsors that bring us Explore Live Video as well, as we'll have this game and a couple more this season.
And some of those sponsors include Welcome State Bank, Northland Chiropractic of Welcome, Farmer State Bank of Tremont and Donnell, Sherburne Red Carpet, Ag Performance of Ormsby, Dave Brenneman, Borchardt Agency of Fairmont and Welcome, and Fox Lake Event Center of Sherburne.
Jacob Wilmus, he's taking some deep breaths. He's trying to catch his breath still as he'll kick it off for the Mavericks again. Another pooch kick and taken at the 42-yard line, and I think they might be doing that on purpose, as they don't want to kick deep to either Emery Zhang. Trying to figure out who their other deep man was. 15, who is, or actually, number 14, Griffin Zick, 5'9", junior for the Panthers. So the Panthers will start their second series of the game on their own 42-yard line. 9:32 to go in the first quarter. Mavericks up 14-0. As Smith back in the backfield. He's got 4 receivers. They set up the screen pass for Shu, who picks up a few, about 5 on that gain. Actually, they'll get him up to the 49-yard line. Okay, 48-yard line. I was looking over at the side, and then they came back. So 48-yard line is where the Panthers are at. 9-12, 14-0 your score. 2nd and 4 from the 48-yard line. Smith fakes the handoff, gets Robin in there in the backfield, and he misses the first tackle but slows him down enough to allow his other defensive lineman to get in there and get the tackle. As Faber and Barrett Scholl in there on the tackle for the Mavericks. Robin in there with the initial pressure though, so defensive line playing really good for the Mavericks so far. 8:42 to go in the first quarter, 14-0 your score. Mavericks with the lead. Smith back in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left, 1 right. He rolls out to his left, back to pass. Nice throw. He's got a man open, but nice defense out there by Cam Cash. And what a good call to have him out at safety. Was playing center for Martin County West. And they faced a huge defensive line from Adrian last week, and weren't able to stop them from getting into the backfield. So coach made some adjustments as Eli Owens, the center, is back this week for the Mavericks, so he's starting at center. As Smith in the shotgun, who gets a lineman to jump, but he gets back. He's got 3 receivers out to the right, 3 receivers out to the left. I should know my directions. And 2 receivers to the right, all by himself in the backfield. So you can tell he's got an arm. He's got 5 receivers. Quick pass out here, brought down right away, but not before the Panthers can pick up the first down, as his pass from Smith to Zhang complete for a first down onto the Maverick 47-yard line.
Sometimes that's all it takes. You don't have to go for those epic yard passes, just enough to get the first down and reset.
And you do enough of those short ones, it could possibly open up a long one. I'm sure we'll see something, as he's got Shu in the backfield with him, 2 receivers left and right. Drops back, passes over the middle, picked off again! Cam Cash with the interception. And Martin County West defense comes up with another interception. Adam Williamson running up and down the sideline. He is pumped up for his defense tonight, as they read that one all the way. And again, great move to put Cam Cash out at safety. He comes up with an interception. Mavericks take over on their own 42-yard line with 8:12 left in the first quarter, leading 14-0 in this one. And an exciting one it has been so far. I know was talking with some people earlier too. Panthers are missing some players. One broken ankle in practice last week. As the handoff to Kuspab up the middle, or Meyer up the middle, still going past the 50, still on his feet, past the 45 is where they'll mark him. And a great run by Cam Meyer. So another first down and into Panther territory, 1st and 10 from the Panther 45-yard line. 8 minutes left in the first quarter, 14-0 your score. Martin County West Mavericks leading, scored right away as they did a reverse on their first play from scrimmage. Something I hadn't seen them run probably in quite a while, as they bring 2 receivers out wide to the left, Faber in the shotgun, Cam Meyer behind him. Kuspab goes in motion, they flip it to him, he's looking for his blockers, gets a couple, gets past the 40, and still on his feet, kind of threw him down. It looked like the Panthers almost threw him ahead for yardage on that one. He's just short of the first down, or actually probably about 2 yards. So 2nd down and 2 yards to go for first down from the Panther 37-yard line. Offense just going this week. It's a totally different story than last week. Couldn't get much going against that defensive line from Adrian, but tonight against Tracy Milroy Ballatin, it's all Mavericks. Faber hands off to Meyer, gets stood up, keeps his feet going, and he'll get maybe no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, it looks no gain on the play. 3rd down. Okay, they do give him a little bit. So 3rd and 1. Ball at about the 36-yard line, kind of in between there, so we'll say 3rd and a long yard. 6:32 to go in the first quarter, 14-0. Caleb Larson comes out wide to the left, as well as Pierce Roman. Meyer in the backfield with Faber. Lucas Larson out wide to the right. Pierce Roman goes in motion, handoff to Meyer, right up the middle, picks up the first down and more. Past the 30, they'll mark him down to the 28-yard line. So Cam Meyer again with a nice run just straight up the middle as they put Pierce Roman in motion from left to right, and a couple of defenders went with him, and nice blocking up front by the offensive line for Martin County West. 1st and 10 from the Panther 28-yard line for the Mavericks. 6:06 left to go in the first quarter, 14-0 your score. They have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Kuspab in the backfield this time with Faber. Faber takes a snap, flips it out to Kuspab, following Wilmus out there for the block. Gets 1, gets 2 blocks. Larson in there too. Gets hauled down from behind, but not before he gets down to about the 15-yard line. Looks like they'll mark him at the 16. So 12-yard gain, so first down and 10 from the Panther 16-yard line. Kane Sharp will run in the play for Martin County West, and it's nice to see them bounce back from a loss last week against a tough Adrian Ellsworth team, coming out here right away and getting points up on the board. 5.5 to go in quarter number 1. 14-0 your score. Kane Sharp out wide to the right. Roman and Lucas Larson as Roman goes in motion. Handoff to Kuspab up the middle. Gets met right away, but maybe a pickup of a yard as they'll mark him to the 15. So 2nd and 9 now from the Panther 15 for the Mavericks. So 2nd down and 9. You're listening to Maverick Football here on Extreme Country 105.7. Kerry Bralsma bringing you all the play-by-play, and Mule running the camera for our live video feed and also doing some color commentary. It's a lot of work to do the camera, though, and everything at the same time. I know that for sure.
We manage.
Sharp goes out wide to the right. Lucas Larson and Pierce Roman to the left. Meyer in the backfield with Faber. Faber in the shotgun. Roman goes in motion. Faber takes a snap. Fake handoff to Meyer in the backfield, and Tracy Milroy Ballatin had that one sniffed out from 10 miles away.
I did not. I started following the fake handoff, and they can fool me. They're doing a bang-up job, but they need to be fooling the TMB defense. That's what they need to be doing.
Well, they tried that play a lot last week and didn't have really much success with it, so obviously people have scouted some of their video as that pass out to that running back. So we'll see if they decide to go with something different here, but good attempt, though. As Lucas Larson and Cuspab out wide to the right, Sharp out wide to the left, Wilmus in his tight end position to the left, Faber in the shotgun with Meyer right behind him. Wilmus will go out in motion, takes the snap, back to pass. Meyer will stay in there to block, Faber will take off. He's got somebody coming from behind, he doesn't see him, he still gets away from the pressure, tries to throw across, and incomplete. Wondering if he shouldn't have just taken off and run there, but he was trying to find a receiver open. That'll bring up 4th down for Martin County West. They'll obviously go for it deep in Panther territory on the 22-yard line, as Cale Larson will bring in the play and Sharp will come out. Got to get up just short of the 5-yard line for a first down. It's 4th and 17, ball on the 22-yard line of the Panthers. Cale Larson and Cuspab out wide to the left. Cuspab goes in motion. Faber takes the handoff, drops back to pass. He's got Meyer to block, picks up a nice block. He's got somebody open. Oh, and he throws an interception. They don't whistle it dead yet. Now they finally do bring him down. So interception as he's trying to find Cuspab out there coming out of his running back spot, and Tracy Milroy Ballatin Panthers there for the interception. So a turnover for Martin County West. Brings up 1st and 10 from the Panther own 14-yard line is where they'll take over. As that's his first interception of the game. Mavericks took one back for 6. Jacob Wilmus with a pick 6 to make it 12-0. Then Cam Meyer with a 2-point conversion to make it 14-0. Smith hands off and met up right away. Wilmus in there on the tackle, as well as Faber. Cam Meyer in there. Roman in there as well. 3:15 left to go in quarter number 1. 14-0 your score. 2nd and 10 now. No gain on the play from the Panther 14-yard line. They'll spread out again, leave Smith in the backfield all by himself, and put 3 receivers wide to the right, 2 to the left. Looking for somebody over the middle. He gets hit, and another interception for the Mavericks. Robin in there hits Smith's hand as he goes to throw, and the Mavericks come up with another interception. And deep in Panther territory, so great timing. As we'll see Lixon Forsberg check into the game for Martin County West, and Jacob Wilmus will get a break. 14-0, 2:56 left in quarter 1, and Mavericks have a good chance to score here, as it's 1st and 10 from the Panthers' 16-yard line after the interception.
Is there some kind of Friday the 13th hijinks against these quarterbacks here? Because this is now interception number 4 of the game, and we're still in the first quarter here.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering what's going to be happening throughout the rest of this game.
I'm going to blame it on you because you brought it up. Faber gets pressure in the backfield, escapes it momentarily, but then brought down for a loss back to the 19 on the broken play.
So what, if there's like another interception, you give me $20? Is that how that works?
Sure. No,
right.
no. I didn't even think of it being Friday the 13th until you just said that. So maybe it has something to do with it.
Could be.
2:33 left in the first quarter. 14-0 Martin County West leading, as Lucas Larson goes out wide to the right, as well as Cuspab. Cale Larson to the left. Wilmus in his tight end position with Meyer in the backfield and Faber in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Meyer giving good protection, looking for Wilmus in the corner. Oh, and he can't bring it in. Good defense out there by Trevor Smith. He almost got up high enough to take that one away, and thought for a second Jacob Wilmus was going to bring that in one-handed. So incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 13, ball on the 19-yard line for the Mavericks. So the last couple of possessions just not able to get into the end zone here in the red zone, even though at those first couple possessions didn't have any issues. Lucas Larson will go wide to the right. Meyer in the backfield with Faber in the shotgun. Cuspub out wide to the right. Cam Cash out to the left. Wilmus will go in motion from his tight end spot. Faber takes the snap in the shotgun, looking to pass. Looking for Wilmus in the corner, just over his fingertips. Oh, he had him there too, but just a little bit overthrown. And Jacob Wilmus not able to bring it in, brings up 4th down. And you got to think Martin County West will go for it yet again, being deep in Panther territory. So we talk about Trevor Smith with a really good arm. Maddox Faber showing a good arm in the backfield for Martin County West so far this season. His first year as quarterback for the Mavericks as a sophomore. Lucas Larson played quarterback last year, moved out to wide receiver, and so far that connection has been pretty good. See if they go for that here. Faber in the shotgun, Meyer in the backfield with him. Lucas and Cuspub out wide to the left. He's back to pass, looking over the middle, and intercepted. Looking for Cuspub and picked off. Got to bring him down, and they do in Panther territory. I'm not paying you $20, by the way.
Almost. There's still time.
23-yard line is where the Panthers will take over, and head coach Adam Williamson pointing at his head saying, think about that. He threw right into coverage, so not sure what he saw in that one. He thought he had Cuspub open coming across the middle, but nonetheless, the defense there for the pick. So that's 2 interceptions now for Cuspub. Or not Cuspub, for Faber, excuse me. I don't know why I get those two mixed up all the time. A minute 56, 14-0. Smith takes the snap, tries to get it to Shue, but knocked down by Lucas Larson. Great defense, and almost another pick. I think they're going for a record tonight, maybe.
Why not?
Just go for that swing pass out to the right and just not able to get it there quick enough, and good read by Larson. Got to give the defensive line for the Mavericks a lot of credit. Meyer, also Robin in there, Hank Olson, Barrett Scholl, also getting a lot of pressure back there on Smith, getting through that offensive line for the Panthers. A minute 52 to go in quarter number 1. Smith back to pass, little screen pass out to the left or swing pass, and brought down after a couple-yard gain. They'll mark him at the 28-yard line, so gain of 4. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6 from the Panther 24-yard line. A minute 37 to go in quarter number 1. 14-0 your score. Mavericks with the lead, scoring right away. What was that first play? It was like first drive was like a 3-play drive, and Mavericks were into the end zone. And then an interception by Jacob Wilmus. And then a 2-point conversion from Cam Meyer made it 14-0. Smith back to pass, just a short screen pass to Shue over the middle, nobody there, and finally bring him down. But he picks up the first down and gets up past the 40 to the 41-yard line. They struggled with that a little bit, the screen pass out of the backfield last week as well on defense. So obviously going to be some things they want to clean up in the weeks to come. A minute to go in quarter number 1, 14-0 as Robin will come out and get a break. Smith hands off up the middle to Shue, pick up of a couple. As we're down under a minute to go here in quarter number 1, just a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 42 of the Panthers.
I'm actually quite surprised that all of this has just been happening in quarter number 1 here.
I keep thinking I'm looking up at the board and it should say quarter number 2, but no, it's still the first quarter. Trips to the right for Smith. Shue in the backfield with him. He'll drop back to pass quickly over. Nice route. He's not going to pick up the first down unless they give him a really nice spot, and they put him at the 49. Oh, they do give it to him. Thought maybe he was short, but his forward progress, they'll give him first down as they mark him just past the 49-yard line. So first down and 10 from the Maverick 49-yard line now. Smith all alone in the backfield, trips right, 2 receivers left. And Cam Meyer itching to get into the backfield, almost jumped off sides, but got himself back as they look back over for the play.
5
Smith,
seconds on the clock.
And they might not run a play here.
Looks like they'll stop it.
Gonna let the clock run out at the end of the first quarter, and the score is 14-0. Your Mavericks with the lead as we come to the end of quarter 1. And we'll take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back for second quarter here on Extreme Country 105.7 and also Explore Live Video.
this school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's home internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Keep your beauty shiny all year. Poppy's Double Dry Car Wash will make your vehicle the cleanest it's been. Stop by today, 1317 North State Street in Fairmont.
Ag Performance of Ormsby. Unlike any other seed company, Dave Brenneman is here for all your conventional corn, soybeans, and enlist soybeans, along with unique chemicals. AP will focus on lower costs and higher net returns with honest and caring service. AgPerformance.com of Ormsby.
Welcome back to Martin County West High School here in Sherburne. Martin County West leading the Tracy Milroy Ballatin Panthers 14-0. Taking a look at some other scores, Adrian Ellsworth and St. James area scoreless at the start of second quarter. Wyndham area is taking on Murray County Central, those games in 1A. Over in 2A, Jackson County Central leading Blue Earth area 24-0 with 2 minutes left in the first. And those are some local scores that are going on around the area this evening. So, of course, you're tuned in to Martin County West Football, our inaugural live football broadcast on Explore Live Video. We did a volleyball game earlier this season. Kempson and Mule were there for that, and now we'll have, I think, 2 more football games after this season yet? Or
I'd have to double-check the schedule.
I can't remember.
But
I know one for sure.
We're definitely starting to incorporate this more, so you'll definitely be able to see more live video for volleyball and football for the winter season, and then when we get into it, you'll be able to see basketball and baseball and all sorts of sports as well.
As the Panthers start off in the second quarter with a nice carry from Taylor Swenhaugen, got the handoff, went around the left side. So 2nd and 4 now into Maverick territory at the 43-yard line. 14-0 your score, Martin County West with the lead. You don't want to let up on the gas here. Trips out to the right, one receiver to the left, Shoe in the backfield along with Smith. Looks over to the sideline. He's in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, looking to pass. Deep to the left sideline, defended by Kuspab, and incomplete pass. And good defense last week. We saw him get called for a couple pass interference penalties. People weren't turning around looking for the ball, but that time just nice coverage down the left sideline by Bear Kuspab. Brings up 3rd and 4 from the Maverick 43-yard line. And they'll send trips out to the right again as they run in the play. She will be in the backfield with Smith as well as Swenhaugen. He's got 2 receivers right, 1 left. Takes the snap, hands off to Swenhaugen. Off the left side, met right away by the Mavericks, and he's not getting anything. Maybe a pickup of a yard.
And thanks to our producer back at the studio, Michael, he sent us the schedule, and our next video coverage of Martin County West Maverick football will be September the 27th, as that game will be against Wabasso.
And I believe that's homecoming as well, if I remember right on the schedule. I could be wrong, though, but I'm pretty sure that's homecoming. So 3 receivers out wide to the right. Smith in the shotgun. Shoe just off to his left. He's got another receiver to the left. Quick pass on the slant and brought down right away by Kuspab, but a first down picked up as complete pass to Connor Lanou, who gets up pretty slow. Sorry, no, that's Noah Knockmoose. So 1st and 10 now from the Maverick 37-yard line. Smith will go back into the shotgun. Shoe with him off to his right. 2 receivers right, 1 left. He's got a tight end. He'll run around to the right. He'll keep it this time. Off, gets past the 35, past the 30, picks up a first down, and finally brought down over there by Pierce Roman. So quarterback keeper for Smith picks up a nice gain down to the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Maverick 24 for the Panthers. And we'll get whistles. I thought they stopped play. Now more whistles, and
I'm not even
not
sure
sure
why
what the whistles
no.
are for. There we go. Okay, now we're starting the clock, I guess. Smith in the shotgun again. He's got 2 receivers left, 2 right, Shoe in the backfield with him. He's in the shotgun. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff, passes over to the line crew over there with the chain gang on that right side. A little bit of miscommunication on their route on that one. He thought he was staying short, and he went deep. So just over 10 minutes to go in quarter number 2. 14-0, Mavericks leading, but 2nd and 10 from the Maverick 24 for the Panthers. What have we had now? 5 interceptions in this game?
We
total?
have.
1 return for 6 points by the Mavericks. So Mavericks playing really good on defense so far. 2 for the Mavericks, though. The other 3 for the Panthers. Smith, pressure in the backfield, gets away from it, into the end zone, and touchdown, as Pierce Roman was there on coverage but lost his man. So touchdown for the Panthers, puts up 6. As that pass out to complete pass from Smith for the touchdown. He'll go for a 2-point conversion. 14-6 with just under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And actually, no, Smith will kick the extra point. So he does a little bit of everything for these guys as he lines up to attempt the extra point, and right down the middle. So 14-7, now your score with just under 10 minutes to go. And as they switch things around, we'll take a quick timeout. We're back in 30 seconds on Extreme Country.
Need a tow? Born Traeger Auto Body and Towing of Trimont is there when you need them. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From compact cars to heavy-duty trucks.
Explore the opportunities waiting for you at Minnesota West Community and Technical College. We offer a network of 5 campuses and 2 dynamic learning centers. Each location offers specialized education tailored to its community's needs. Whether you're seeking technical training, transfer pathways, or a liberal arts degree, embrace flexibility with distance learning options, including PSEO. We are one college with endless possibilities. Check us out at mnwest.edu.
As Pierce Roman on the defense, but I don't know if he slipped in the end zone or just thought he was going one way and his receiver went the other, so ended up being wide open in the corner for the 6 points, and Trevor Smith was able to kick the extra point for the Panthers, making it 14-7. So Smith will now kick off to the Mavericks. Bear Cuspop back deep, and then you've got Pierce Roman and Torrey Paplow, the other 2 that are back, and we'll see if he decides to kick it deep this time or he goes short again. And he does just a short, high little kick taken at the 35-yard line and just up past the 50, and a nice return for Martin County West in the kick return. So their strategy of trying to kick it short not really working, as Cale Larson, the one to take it up at the 35-yard line, gets him past the 50 and into Panther territory to start this possession with 9:50 to go in the second quarter, leading 14-7. Actually, they're not. They're back. He must have ran out of bounds, so they mark him at the Maverick 48-yard line is where they will take over. 1st and 10 as Cale Larson will come out wide to the right. Faber in the shotgun. He's got Cam Meyer behind him. Wilmus in there at his tight end position. Takes the snap, gives to Meyer. No, fakes it to Meyer. Keeper off the left-hand side. Gets around the corner. Oh, that one faked me out, too. Did you get faked out by that one?
No, for the first time I did not get faked out.
That was Faber on the quarterback keeper on that one. Picks up 8 on the play. 2nd and 2. It's almost as bad as watching JCC at the state football tournament last 2 years, when they ended up playing the team and you could never tell who that quarterback handed the ball off to, and we both had binoculars and we still couldn't see it. As Faber in the shotgun again. Meyer behind him. Kane Sharp in. Flip to Cuspop. Gets away from the tackle down to the 40 and to the 36-yard line. That looked like a broken play, but somehow Cuspop turned that into a nice gain and a first down for the Martin County West Mavericks. They do that play where they have that man in motion from left to right, and he just flipped it back to him. And there were some defenders in the backfield for the Panthers, just not able to come up with the tackle. Cuspop able to fight his way through and gets to the 37-yard line now for the Panthers, and 1st and 10 with 8:48 to go. 14-7, Sharp wide to the right. Got Roman and Lucas Larson. Roman goes in motion. Meyer takes the handoff off the left side, gets a block. He's wide open to the 30, down to the 26, trying to rip it out of his hands. He'll keep a hold of it past the 25, down to the 24-yard line, and another first down for the Mavericks. Man, they were trying to rip that ball out of Meyer's hands, and he wasn't giving up anything on that one. As a 1st and 10 now from the 24-yard line of the Panthers. 8:25 to go in quarter number 2. 14-7 your score, as Sharp will go out wide to the left. Lucas Larson and Pierce Roman wide to the right. Faber in the shotgun with Torrey Paplow behind him this time. Faber takes the snap, gives to Paplow. Ooh, he almost dropped it. Gets past the line of scrimmage, and he'll pick up a couple on the play. They'll mark him at the 21-yard line, so gain of 3 brings up 2nd and 7. With 8 minutes to go in quarter number 2, 14-7 your score. Martin County West with the lead. As they'll run the play in, and breeze kind of dying down now as the sun goes down. Still just a beautiful night out here for football, and we'll take it for sure. As Lucas Larson out wide to the right, Cuspop and Sharp out to the left. Faber in the shotgun with Paplow behind him. Cuspop will go in motion. Keeper up the middle for Faber, and he'll get brought down right away, and he'll lose a yard or two on the play. Takes him back to the 23-yard line, so loss of 1. 3rd and 9 now with 7:12 left to go in quarter number 2. Martin County West volleyball team starting off 6-2 on the season. They're going to be participating in the Carolyn Hummel Invitational tomorrow over at JCC. So if you want to get in some volleyball action, it's always a good tournament to go watch a bunch of great teams play. And Martin County West having a great season so far. I'm excited to hopefully get to see them play here soon. As Sharp out wide to the right, Faber in the shotgun, Meyer in the backfield with him. He's finding his man out wide open, makes a nice move. That's Lucas Larson after the catch, and we're going to get a couple flags thrown. One from the back judge. So pass was complete. All the flags came in after the pass. I'm not sure if we're going to get called for holding, so is this one going to come back? And it is holding on the Mavericks, so that one's coming back.
I think he said a legal block to the back. Yeah, it was a legal block in the back, yep.
So that negates a nice gain for the Mavericks. So instead of first down, takes them back to the 23-yard line. With 6:28 to go here in the second quarter. Mavericks still leading 14-7, trying to get 6 more up on the board here. As it's 3rd and 9 from the Panther 23-yard line. Lucas Larson will come out wide to the right with Cuspop. Faber in the shotgun with Meyer behind him. Wilness in the tight end spot. He'll move out to the left. Have Cale Larson out wide to the left as well. Back to pass, looking for Cuspop, and overshoots him. Had him open, but just a little bit too much behind that pass. Brings up 4th down. Nice thing for them, though, is they'll be able just to take another shot at it on the Panther 23-yard line. You have to think further into the season if that connection, with his receivers, he gets more and more time to work on that. It's going to be pretty good as Mavericks confused on who's in and who's out. Now Cam Meyer will run out. 6:03 left in the second quarter. 2 receivers right. Paplow in the backfield with Faber. Faber in the shotgun takes the snap. looking for his receiver, Kale Larson, out in the flat, and he picks up the first down. So a nice play on 4th and 9. Reception from Faber to Kale Larson for the first down on the far sideline. So 1st and 10 now from the Panther 14-yard line, as Panthers not able to find an answer for the Mavericks air game yet tonight. We have Lucas Larson out wide to the right. Wilmus in his tight end spot to the left. Faber in the shotgun. Meyer behind him and 2 receivers left. You got Cuspab and Kale Larson to the left. Hand off to Meyer. Breaks 1 tackle. Tries to break another. Still on his feet, and he's going to get a loss of yardage on the play. I think the loss of 2, so we'll bring up 2nd and 12 from the Panthers' 16-yard line. 5:20 to go in quarter number 2. Mavericks with a 14-7 lead. Really broke out in that first quarter. Scored right away after their first play from scrimmage was a reverse from Faber to Larson, and Lucas Larson ran it all the way down inside the 15-yard line, and then they ended up scoring. And then Jacob Wilmus came up with an interception on defense, a pick 6. And they converted the 2-point play, which brought us to 14. Panthers just scored on their last possession. So 14-7. Faber takes the snap, looking to pass, goes into the corner, and Wilmus maybe wanted a flag, and now we're going to get a flag in the backfield, and I think they called Cam Meyer for holding.
I'm actually kind of surprised that he got the throw that quick and that good, because he was also TMB was really coming in for the blitz, and just it looked like he just had enough time to throw it, despite the fact that both defenders were coming in strong in the blitz. I was like, I didn't even know he was able to throw it that good.
Yeah, he had a lot of pressure and was able to still get it out there, but holding penalty negates anything. 2nd and 22 now for Martin County West from the 26-yard line. So going the wrong way are the Mavericks right now as they bring 2 out wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Faber has got Cuspab behind him. Wilmus off to his tight end spot in the right. Cuspab goes in motion. Quick pass out to him. Gets his block. Gets through a couple past the 25, or right at the 25-yard line is where they'll mark him, so only a gain of 1. And Tracy Milroy Ballatin, the player, slow to get up. As I know they've been dealing with some injuries this last week. Cy Sanders getting up, limping a little bit on that right leg. As they'll mark him at about the 24. So 3rd down for Martin County West, 22 yards needed for a first down. Actually 21, they'll give him a gain of 1. 4:05 left in the second quarter, 14-7 as Lucas Larson comes out wide to the right. Faber will be in the shotgun. Cuspab will come out to the right with him. Meyer in the backfield. Kale Larson out wide to the left. Faber takes a snap. Meyer will stay in there to block. Now Faber to his left finds Cuspab coming across the field. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage and taken out of bounds. So gets back up to the 15-yard line. And that's the original line of scrimmage. So 4th and 10 from the 15. Actually, they have him marked at the 14-yard line of the Panthers, and they saw last time able to get a nice play on 4th down. See if they can do it again. 4th and 10. They'll bring 2 receivers wide to the right and 1 to the left. Wilmus in his tight end position off to the left. Faber in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Looking for his receiver, and just too high for Lucas Larson out here on the right side. An incomplete pass, and the Panthers will take over on their own 14-yard line. So 3:36 left in the second quarter. Panthers take over on downs, 14-7 your score. With 3:36 left in quarter number 2. So second quarter a little bit different than the first quarter for sure.
Doing a thank a few sponsors here real quick for us. Bank Midwest, Asa Auto Plaza, Blue Earth Stockyards, Born Traeger Auto Body and Towing of Trimont, and Northland Chiropractic of Welcome.
Smith in the shotgun. Man goes in motion from left to right. Passes out. Little screen or pretty swing pass, and defense all over that one. As Cuspop in on the tackle. Pick up maybe a yard on the play. 2nd and 9. Well, the guy with the down marker moved, but they haven't changed it up on the scoreboard, and it looks like he's still on the 14-yard line. So 2nd and 10 for the Panthers with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Smith in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers right, goes quickly to his left, and drop pass, incomplete. And that intended for Emery Zhang of the Panthers. And he gets up slow after that one as well, is quickly taken down by Faber. So 3rd and 10 now for the Panthers from their own 14-yard line with 3 minutes left in quarter number 2. Mavericks up 14-7. It'd be nice if they could get a stop here. Good momentum going into halftime for Martin County West. We'll have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Smith in the shotgun. Shoe in the backfield with him. He'll take the snap. Drops back to pass. Getting pressure. Now we get flag from the back. Probably going to be holding. The pass is complete, but brought down right away. And that has to be coming back, I would think. Usually when the head referee throws it from the backfield, it's going to be holding on the offense. So it is, and it's coming back. So 10 yards will make it 3rd and 20 from the Panther 4-yard line. Or unless he declines it, maybe it makes it 4th and 10 instead of giving them an extra down. We'll see what Coach Elliott decides to do. Now we get them marking off the 10 yards, so they will take the penalty.
All right, Mavs, let's do this!
Ball goes back to the 7-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and 19. As Smith in the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Shoe in the backfield with him. Trying to pull him off sides. That's one thing you'll see, like the no-huddle offense. They all stand up, get the call, a play call, and now they call a timeout. So 2:28 left in the second quarter, 14-7 your lead for the Martin County West Mavericks. We'll take a quick timeout with them back in 30 seconds here on Extreme Country.
Explore the opportunities waiting for you at Minnesota West Community and Technical College. We offer a network of 5 campuses and 2 dynamic learning centers. Each location offers specialized education tailored to its community's needs. Whether you're seeking technical training, transfer pathways, or a liberal arts degree, embrace flexibility with distance learning options, including PSEO. We are one college with endless possibilities. Check us out at mnwest.edu.
All year.
2:28 left in quarter number 2, 14-7. Flurry of action in the first quarter kind of stopped for both teams now. As the Panthers were able to get on the board in the second quarter, but Martin County West scored their first 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Both teams kind of going backwards on offense in their last couple series, but so 2:28 left to go in quarter number 2. Smith back in the shotgun. 3rd and 19 from the Panthers' 7-yard line. They'll send trips to the right, 1 to the left. Pressure in the backfield. He's able to get the pass away. Great coverage downfield by both Lucas Larson and Pierce Roman. So give the defensive line a lot of credit on that one as they got in the backfield to pressure Smith, and he wasn't able to find an open receiver. So 4th and 19. And Tracy Milroy Ballatin will most likely punt it away. As Bear Cuspa will go back deep for the Mavericks. Torrey Paplow will be the up man. Cuspa back at about the 40-yard line. And Smith will punt it away. I don't know if there isn't anything this kid can't do for this team. Oh, high snap. Smith able to corral it. Oh, nice high punt. Cuspa will take it at the 45-yard line and quickly taken down by Shu. No gain, as he'll actually go backwards about 1.5 yards. But Martin County West still has nice field position to take over. On the Panther 47-yard line is where they'll take over with 2:12 left to go in the first quarter. 14-7 your score. We'll keep it right here as they're out there quickly to change as 1st and 10 from the Panther 47-yard line.
A few more sponsors to making this game possible. Fox Lake Events Center of Sherburne, Live Fit Sport and Wellness Center of Fairmont, Town Center of Trimont, the Martin County West Booster Club, and West Martin Seeds, Guy Rudolph and Tim Gary for making this game possible.
Lucas Larson, Bear Cusp about wide to the left. Kale here near side on the right side, and we get whistles. And a timeout called by the Martin County West Mavericks. 2:12 to go in second quarter, 14-7 your score. Martin County West with the lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Extreme Country.
Check out the lunch and dinner specials at the Red Carpet on Main Street in Sherburne. They have daily specials Monday through Saturday. Meet your friends and enjoy the fun atmosphere at the Sherburne Red Carpet. Stop by Sherburne Red Carpet for lunch, dinner, off-sale pull tabs, and e-tabs. It's a good time at the Sherburne Red Carpet. Discover Jackson Collision and Classics at their new state-of-the-art facility in the Jackson Industrial Park. Family-owned, fully insured, and dedicated to complete customer satisfaction. For top-notch service, visit Jackson Collision and Classics today.
2:12 left here in the second quarter, 14-7. Mavericks still with the lead here early on in this one as we wind our way down to the end of the first half. Martin County West basically came out in control in that whole first quarter. Panthers able to answer in the second quarter with a touchdown. Smith to Shue for the touchdown. And we're at 14-7 after Panthers able to kick an extra point. And Martin County West, it'll be 1st and 10 from the from the Panther 47-yard line. Kale Larson will come out wide to the right with Cuspab. Got Meyer in the backfield with Faber. Wilmus in his tight end spot. Lucas Larson out wide. Meyer goes in motion. Faber over the middle. Picked off by Smith. And comes back to the 40-yard line. Now taken down at about the 42. And so now another interception. He thinks he sees him over the middle, but he's not seeing Smith in that safety position. And he missed Cam Meyer coming out of the backfield, was open there for a short pass, but he was trying to go deep to Larson, and so another interception.
Now both squads with 3 interceptions apiece, and all still in the first half here. So it makes us wonder what is going to be going on in the second half. Are we going to see a lot more running, or we're going to keep throwing the football?
We'll have to see what adjustments they make. It'll be interesting as they send 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Smith all by himself in the backfield. Shue goes in motion, does a cartwheel out here to the left, not sure what that was, and Smith keeps it off the right-hand side. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in high school football.
I unfortunately did not get the cartwheel. I was following the ball, but I saw it in the corner of my eye.
Totally threw me off because I was like, what is he doing? And then, so pickup of about, I give him 6 on that one. 2nd and 4 from the Panther 44-yard line. Deep pass up the sideline and way too deep for Shue coming out of the backfield.
Is there something honestly in the rule book that says he can? I
don't know.
I'd have to double check the rule book on that one.
I don't know if it was just like, hey, I'm gonna try to distract you with the cartwheel here. It was the strange. I've never seen that in football before, but more power to it, I guess, if you can make it work. Smith goes back in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, all by himself in the backfield. 1 minute 34 to go, 3rd and 4 from the Panther 48-yard line. As he'll take the shotgun, or take the snap in the shotgun. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Knocked down by Josh Robin at the line. So great defensive play. 1 minute 31 to go, 14-7 still your score. Trying to put 6 more on the board are the Panthers here before we come to the end of the first half. And we cannot thank our sponsors enough for bringing us coverage of Martin County West football all season long. Our first video on Explore Okoboji Live video tonight. Unfortunately, we'll have to see. We might not make it to the end of the game, but if somebody has a MacBook charger for a computer, you could bring it up to the booth for us. As Smith in the shotgun, trips to the left, 1 receiver right, handoff, fake the handoff. All the fans got faked out by a 2 as Smith on the keeper but Mavericks able to stop them and not allow them to pick up the first down. So Martin County West will take over on downs. As Smith, it was a quarterback keeper, all the parents in the stands getting up and thinking the running back in the backfield that one of the Maverick defenders took down had the ball, and he didn't. But nonetheless, Mavericks still stop them on defense. So they take over on their own 49-yard line. 1st and 10 with 1:24 to go here in the first half. I have Cale Larson out wide to the right as well as Pierce Roman. Faber in his shotgun. Wilmus at the tight end spot. Meyer right behind him. Fake the handoff. I think that was a busted play as he was supposed to go to his left and Meyer went around to the right. And Faber tried to keep it, so a loss of a yard on the play will bring up 2nd and 11 now from the Maverick 48-yard line as Bear Cuspah will run in the play for the Mavericks. Winding down here in the first half, a minute to go, 14-7 your score. Martin County West with the lead. They scored right away in that first quarter. And then Jacob Wilmus got a pick 6. And then they converted the 2-point play to give them 14 points. Panthers able to score on a pass from Smith to Shue. And they were kicking the extra point to make it 14-7. Faber in the shotgun looking deep. He's got Cuspah open, makes the catch at the 30. The defenders run into each other. 10, 5, touchdown! Martin County West with a great connection from Maddox Faber to Bear Cuspah with 30 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They put 6 more points on the board, making it 20-7. Saw that play a lot last year from Lucas Larson to Cuspah. This year it's Faber to Cuspah, and it works like a gem and puts 6 more points on the board. So great catch from Bear Cuspah. And the defenders had 2 people out there defending Cuspah, but they ran into each other after he made the catch, and he took off down the sideline and able to score 6. 2 points. Faber out to the flat to Wellness, and he makes the catch. And they convert on the 2-point play, making it 22-7 now in favor of Martin County West with 30 seconds to go, and that's the ultimate definition of not giving up. So as we get the ball to change hands here with 30 seconds left, we'll take a quick timeout. Back in 30 seconds on Extreme Country.
This school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's home internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
On the sideline for the touchdown, making it 22-7 with 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Wilmus will kick it off. Once again, Mavericks going left to right on your radio dial. And a couple men deep. They haven't kicked it. Wilmus hasn't kicked it deep yet, though. It's both kickers for both teams kicking them short so far this evening. We'll see what happens on this one. And he does again, short, taken at the 30 by Shue. Reverses his run and met up at the 39 and moves ahead to about the 42-yard line. Is that where they're going to mark him? And looks like it'll be the 43. So with 24 seconds, the Panthers will have 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line, trying to put some points up on the board before the end of the first half. And with a quarterback like Trevor Smith, again, he's ranked in the top quarterbacks in the state of Minnesota by Sports Illustrated. There was an article that came out, I think it was a couple days ago. Never got to play last year during his junior season as he was in an accident early on. Thankfully, he's back out on the football field this year, though, so it's good to see. He's got trips to the left, one receiver to the right, fakes the handoff, quick pass out to the flat swing pass, gets the blocks. It's got Shue, gets to the, oh, now he's going backwards and gets through a couple tackles up to the 50-yard line. See if they give him that, and they do. So a pickup of about 7 on the play makes it 2nd and 3. as he gets up to the 50-yard line. So 2nd and 3 with 10 seconds to go. 22-7 your score and a timeout called. So we'll take it with them as well. We're back on in 30 seconds on Extreme Country.
Opportunities waiting for you at Minnesota West Community and Technical College. We offer a network of 5 campuses and 2 dynamic learning centers. Each location offers specialized education tailored to its community's needs. Whether you're seeking technical training, transfer pathways, or a liberal arts degree, embrace flexibility with distance learning options, including PSEO. We are one college with endless possibilities. Check us out at mnwest.edu.
10.3 seconds left in the first half. 22-7 your score. Martin County West with the lead. Just scored on a pass play from Faber to Cussbob to put another 6 on the board, and the 2-point conversion was good with Faber to Wilmus. So 22-7 your score. Panthers 2nd and 3 from the 50-yard line. Smith back in the shotgun. Shoe off to his right. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Drops back. Good pressure from Martin County West. Complete pass. Picks up the first down. They'll mark him at the 46-yard line of Martin County West. So pick up a 4. Makes it 1st and 10 from the Maverick 46-yard line. 5.1 seconds left. So they still have time, and Smith's got the arm. They could possibly put up 6 here, and another timeout, this time taken by the Panthers. So 22-7. We'll thank some more of our sponsors. Back in 30 seconds on Extreme Country.
Strikes or gutter balls, it's all good at Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Head to Dudley's before or after the game for great food and fun. Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 11. Eat, drink, bowl.
Farmers State Bank of Trimont offers you the tools to stay up to date on your finances. Stop by and visit them in Trimont or Denell to get started. Good luck to all the area students and staff in all our communities. Farmers State Bank of Trimont and Denell. Member FDIC and Equal Opportunity Lender.
22-7 with 5.1 seconds left, coming towards the end of the first half. I feel like the first quarter flew by, and the second quarter's kind of just been like taking a little bit longer. But lots of interceptions in this game so far, 3 for each team. And only one of them, though, turned into points, as Jacob Wilmus had a pick 6 back in the first quarter. 22-7, 1st and 10 from the Maverick 46-yard line. They'll send 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Smith all by himself in the backfield. See if the defensive line can get in there and create some pressure. Drops back. They get in there. Scholl, holding. 2 flags thrown. Deep pass over the middle. Cussbob there and makes the interception. At the 15 to the 20. He'll come back to the 30, to the 40. Oh, he's got room. Smith there, and now he finally brought down as he gets to the 46-yard line. And we'll take that interception. Number 7 of the game. Number 4 for Martin County West. And just like that, the first half comes to an end on a great note for Martin County West. Was going to come back anyway because they were holding. And, of course, the Mavericks are going to decline that penalty. And that'll bring the first half to an end with the Mavericks leading 22-7 over the Tracy Milroy Ballatin Panthers. We'll take about a 3-minute timeout. We do have an interview to play at halftime that Kempston Cross was able to get earlier this week, as Charlie Clarkseen, an Alpha native who is going into the South Dakota State University Jackrabbit Hall of Fame. We'll hear from him coming up here at halftime. So we'll come back in 3 minutes. We'll go over some stats or just thoughts on the first half, and then we'll hear that interview from Charlie Clarkseen here on the halftime show on Extreme Country 105.7.
Come out and enjoy the scrumptious food at A&W in Mountain Lake before or after the game. They have burgers, hot dogs, cheese curds, malts, ice cream, and their famous root beer floats. Meet you there at A&W Restaurant.